Hey, Ken here, Old Man Rider, continuing to get set up in our new place, continuing to look back at the last riding season, continuing to get ready for the riding season that's coming up. The topic of today is looking back at last riding season's energy supplement products and how they worked, evaluating them honestly, and looking forward to this riding season and see what worked best. Everyone says you have to make a bunch of disclaimers, so I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not even an elite rider. Another thing motivating today's talk is a really stupid thing I did at the beginning of last season. Out in Thailand, probably anywhere, there's a quid pro quo. You use the bathroom, you buy something from the store. And I bought this really little chocolate bar, and it sounded like such a great idea. A little bit of a change, save a gel pack, live a little. But about a mile later, I opened that thing up. It had melted. I had chocolate all over my face, my hands, my jersey, my chamois, my bike. I had to stop, clean up, and then catch up with all the other guys. It was not the smartest thing that I had done. But I was so enamored with this idea that the next ride up our typical riding hill, I had decided that I was going to do something really smart and really unique and have this great idea. So I froze a Snickers bar. I figured that I'd use this as my first fueling tool right after the first challenge hill when I really need some encouragement, just something to kind of keep on working hard and heading up the mountain. Well, the plan worked perfect. I did the good hard ride up to the spot, rode up the last of that hill really well, got to the top of it, reached in, pulled out my frozen Snicker bar, tore it open, took a big bite, and right then and there I learned how stupid this idea was because I could not ride, eat chocolate, peanuts, caramel, nougat, and breathe at the same time. I didn't choke, but I really learned my lesson. I've sworn off anything I can choke on, so I'm going to take all that kind of stuff out of the equation completely. That means no candy, no bars, no fruit, and none of the high-energy, multi-nutrition comfort food products. Nothing like that this time. Personally, I haven't figured out any of the gummy products. I know a lot of people really like them. I know a lot of people find them helpful. I just find them sticky, inconvenient, and absolutely unsatisfying. Now, I've given it a shot. This last season, I really worked hard to make sure that I try to learn from other people. I've tried opening the packages in advance. I've tried the bento box, and I've even heard of people, though I haven't tried it, who take their gummies, take them out of the package, lick it, stick it to one of the bars on the bike, and then eat them as they're going along the road. To me, that just sounds like more mess, more stickiness, and a great way to enjoy road grime that would be covering these things when it's time to eat them. That leaves considering the gels that I've used this last season and figuring out what makes sense to invest in for the next season. I've tried the Science and Sport isotonic gels, the Clif Shots, and the Goo gels. There are several studies that show, pretty much beyond a shadow of a doubt, that good tasting sweet stuff put into the mouth can actually give us a performance boost without considering any of the chemicals. Take a look at the two links down in the text. Knowing that fact, there's no sense bringing any isotonic gels forward into the next season. So that comes down to considering the pros and cons of these two gel products with lessons learned from the previous riding season so I know what to order for this season. I get mixed flavor assorted variety boxes of these products. Now, I'm not a coffee person, so I trade those flavors for other things that I can get from other riders. I tend to believe, for me, the mix of flavors that come in the variety pack of Goo gels better meets my needs. It has less coffee, none of the fancy stuff. I enjoy those flavors. They're easy to trade, so I can get rid of a coffee and bring on something I like. Flavor-wise, I like the Goo products. On the other hand, I am fabulously impressed with the package that Clif has put into the shots. The litter leash is actually something that impacts the planet. I'm an absolute fan of this packaging. And that means that when all things are equal, if I have the same flavor for both of these products, I'm going to go with a Clif because the litter leash makes a difference. I'd feel good about it. It's something I can do to make the world a better place. I'm going to buy this product when all things are equal. So that's it. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on these products. Hey, if this has been helpful, please subscribe. I think the button's up there. I think there's some videos on that side that I've made that might be helpful as well. This is Ken from Old Man Rider. I'll see you later.